Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And long before the internet came about, I'm talking way back in the early 60s, 1960s, what I used to do was not fiddle around on a cell phone because cell phones were not invented then. I used to sit in the garden beds and with my brother, and we had these little plastic men which were about that big, and you had the Japanese forces, you had the American GIs, you had the British forces, and we used to have little battles with these little tanks, and you'd fire matches at each other's army and knock them over. And it used to take almost a whole day to actually win the battle using these very rudimentary ways of playing a battle game. Very innocent. Now, why am I talking about all this? Because you've now got a complete and utter buffoon by the name of Bill Gates going out there and predicating a completely new world, which you'll see in this first video, where he's suggesting that there've got to be forces that can go out and help stop the coronavirus in a particular part of the world. Let's listen to that absolutely idiotic person talking, and then we'll have a look at the second video. But let's see the first one first.
We all want to return to the way things were before COVID-19. But there's one area where I hope we never go back: our complacency about pandemics. We can get ahead of infectious disease outbreaks. By the next pandemic, I believe we can have what I call mega testing diagnostic platforms. They can be deployed quickly, cost very little, and test 20% of the entire population every week. We also want to get treatments out far faster next time. One of the most promising is monoclonal antibodies. These manufactured antibodies grab onto the virus and disable it just like your immune system, and can reduce death rates by as much as 80%. I also think that we'll develop new vaccines quickly, in large part due to this new mRNA platform. mRNA will become faster to develop, easier to store, and lower cost. That's a huge breakthrough. To stop future pandemics quickly, we need to be able to spot disease outbreaks as soon as they happen anywhere in the world. And that requires a global alert system. If there turns out to be some new infectious pathogen, then we need a group of infectious disease responders to spring into action. Think of these as like pandemic firefighters. They're going to use their logistics, use their ability to build up capacity quickly. They're going to go wherever that problem is. Stopping the next pandemic will require a big investment, but I think of this as the best insurance policy the world could buy. You can read more about this in our annual letter.
Now, I don't know about you, but I watch that video and I just gag. I think, I don't like this man. I just don't like this man. He is trying to make hundreds of billions of dollars out of pushing his vaccine. And he's got absolutely diddly squat medical experience. But yet he's now supposedly like this. Yeah, I'm not going to use the word because I know YouTube find things that I say from time to time offensive, but I think you know where I'm going with this. But in the video that follows here, you'll hear the same. Look, okay, I'm gonna put my cards on the table. You know what Gates can do? He can go and pog my horn, okay? But in the video that's attached here, he's complaining because social media are attacking him. And it just shows how stupid this man is, because it's quite clear what he's up to. But he's still trying to deceive everybody. I'm going to go no further with this because, hi YouTube. Okay, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Here comes the second video. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe. Bye for now.
The presence of social media plus a pandemic is a combination that's never been tried before. And, nobody would have predicted that I and Dr. Fauci would be so prominent in, really kind of evil theories about, did we create the pandemic? Are we trying to profit from it? And on and on. And so, I'm very surprised by that. I hope it goes away. This percentage that's really misled by these conspiracy theories, it's unclear to me. There's millions of messages out there, where my name or Dr. Fauci's name is used, but do people really believe that stuff? We're going to have to get educated about this over the next year and understand, how does it change people's behavior? How should we have minimized this, either, working with the social media companies or explaining what we were up to in a better way? From the foundation's point of view, the fact that he took that rescission of the global vaccine money, which, is super, super important. The fact he rejoined the WHO, the fact that he's appointed smart people, the fact that Dr. Fauci will not be suppressed. And they'll take full advantage of Francis Collins and Dr. Fauci, who are wonderful people. In terms of the epidemic, it sometimes felt like they were the only sane people in the U.S. government.